What if I told you that some New Year's days didn't just mark the start of a year, but changed history forever? Imagine the day when millions were promised freedom, when nations came together during a world war, and when cultures across time celebrated hope and new beginnings. Stay with me, because these stories will leave you amazed, and you won't want to miss a single moment. Let's dive in. The Emancipation Proclamation, a promise of freedom. The first story takes us back to January 1st, 1863. Picture this. The United States is in the middle of the Civil War, a bloody conflict dividing the country. On this New Year's Day, President Abraham Lincoln made a bold move that changed everything. The Emancipation Proclamation took effect. This document declared that enslaved people in the Confederate States were free. It didn't end slavery everywhere right away, but it sent a powerful message. Freedom was coming. Why was a big deal? 1. It gave the war a new purpose, not just preserving the Union, but ending slavery. 2. It allowed black soldiers to join the Union Army, giving the fight for freedom more strength and courage. 3. It was the first step toward the 13th Amendment, which abolished slavery completely in 1865. Imagine how this proclamation must have felt for millions of enslaved people. Hope at last, a light in the darkness of war. It's a reminder that even in the hardest times, change is possible. The United Nations, unity in the midst of war. Now, let's jump to January 1st, 1942. The world was in chaos. World War II was raging. But on this New Year's Day, something extraordinary happened. Representatives from 26 countries, including the US, the UK, China, and the Soviet Union, signed the Declaration by United Nations. What was this declaration? It was a promise to fight together against the Axis powers, Germany, Japan, and Italy, and to work toward peace after the war. Why it changed the world? 1. This was the first time the term United Nations was officially used. 2. It became the foundation for the United Nations we know today, which works to maintain peace and solve global problems. 2. It showed that even in the darkest moments, nations could come together for a common cause. Think about that. While bombs were falling, leaders were planting the seeds of a better future. It's a powerful reminder that unity can bring hope, even in the toughest times. New Year traditions, celebrating new beginnings. But what about the way people have celebrated the New Year throughout history? Let's take a quick journey through time. 1. The Babylonians around 2000 BC. They celebrated the New Year in March during the spring, marking the rebirth of crops. Their festival, Akitu, lasted 11 days and symbolized renewal and hope. The Romans and Janus, 46 BC. Julius Caesar made January 1st the start of the year. Why January? It's named after Janus, the Roman god of beginnings and endings. Romans celebrated with feasts and exchanging gifts to bring good luck. 2. Modern times. From Scotland's fiery Hogmanay to the fireworks and countdowns we know today, New Year traditions are all about one thing: letting go of the past and looking forward with hope. Why this matters? What ties these stories together? It's the idea of a fresh start. Whether it's freeing millions of people, building a better world, or celebrating new beginnings, the new year has always been a time for hope and transformation. If you enjoyed these stories, hit that subscribe button and join me for more incredible moments from history. There's so much more to uncover, and together, we'll keep exploring the past to find lessons for the future. Let's start this new year with inspiration. Subscribe now, and I'll see you in the next video.